Earth is the only visible object other than the sun that can be seen, although extending towards its planets. I myself did not see planets from the surface of visible.
Welcome to another week of Foxy and
The Lamb.
The Lamb. Not a sheep, a lamb, not a fox. Really. Well, this week we don't have a guest because
I'm not going to say anything.
It's running up to Christmas, isn't it?
Gosh, yeah, we're not far away.
We were going to have a guest, weren't we, this week? But I've got the builders in upstairs, so at some point you probably heard a bit of knocking going on.
Da 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 da.
Knocking shop. So we're going to talk about what got us into this.
Say.
We've got a few guests. We've got a couple of guests coming on later, haven't we?
A couple of phone-ins, yeah. A couple of phone-ins.
I
Listeners.
don't know who they are. Some listeners we've got. Some people who are big fans of the show.
But anyway, what a year. What 18 months.
And that's why we started doing this in the first place, isn't it, really? Because
exactly, yeah.
You know, because we're into this sort of stuff. Because I'd always had psychic sort of things going on, never developed it. Mm-hmm. Seen the UFOs, people have heard on this programme before, had premonitions, some I'd talk about, some I wouldn't. I was supposed to put my premonitions on this show before. I can't remember.
I don't know. And I'm on it because I'm sceptic and don't believe in any of it.
Oh, you used to be, until we went to 30 East Drive.
I'm going to talk about that, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, with the Plain Comedy people, Colin Manford and Lorraine Robinson.
Yes. What fun we had that day. It was good, wasn't it?
We could have got them in, but they're probably busy doing their podcast, aren't
they don't want to know.
They don't want to know.
They just wanted the ghost done. They don't want any more now.
Not bothered.
They're done with it.
Lorraine's on
Don't answer me calls
Lorraine will be on
anymore,
a cruise ship somewhere, won't she, probably?
Oh, she'll be travelling.
Colin,
he'll be laughing.
He'll be laughing. Colin will be making people laugh and all that. And anyway.
I'm not bitter, are you?
I'm not bitter, no. Oh, hang on, there's my phone. Who's that? Colin Manford. Stuff you, Foxy. Never mind. Anyway, there we go.
Anyway.
So, yeah, back to spooks and ghouls and everything like that. We've had an incredible last few months, haven't we, looking into all sorts of things in a world of lockdown.
Crazy lockdown, actually.
People suffering with stress, anxiety.
Words we never thought we'd hear, bubble. Who's in a
I've
bubble?
just had a psychic premonition about lockdowns, actually.
Go on.
Just a psychic premonition. Don't know where this
Let
has come
us in
from.
on it.
I think we might have a new Prime Minister soon. I think Boris.
I don't know how you've got to that.
I think he might have lied about his Christmas party. I think so.
He's probably at his Christmas party as we speak.
Somebody's saying
secret Christmas party.
I'm picking it up now. I think his career as Prime Minister will
over.
soon be over. So let's hope so. If I'm wrong, then obviously my psychic premonitions are wrong as well.
Maxwell's hammer goes down and Boris is out of a job.
Maxwell. So I think she's going to get away. I think she knows too much.
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean? Not that I don't want to be done for this libel here. Would it be? I don't know. But whether she's guilty or not guilty, I don't think she's going to be found guilty.
Quick, let's not talk about it anymore.
Let's not. Otherwise, we'll be having men in black at the door.
That's right.
For Ghislaine Maxwell and not for UFOs.
Anyway, lockdown. Yeah. I thought that was some sort of wrestling vocab, but now it was all about being stuck inside and
First 3 months, the glory days in the sunshine, going for walks with the dogs.
Yeah, forgot about
drinking 3 bottles of gin a day.
Really?
Fantastic. Maybe 1.
I filled them with water.
Yeah, too much gin.
But yeah, sort of rolling with the good times actually, with the sunshine. Out, barbecues.
It's great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now I feel like we've had too much of it. And I don't know. But that's why we're doing what we're doing. We're doing this show now because of lockdown, because of the lockdown. Other ideas, because lockdown I wasn't so busy filming.
Listen, I can remember going to my local water park, and people were walking down the road in the summer in sort of flip-flops with a lilo under their arm to go on the lake, sort of Shelton Water Park. Yeah.
Shelton.
People just going, having picnics, having, it probably too close. Probably, some of that maybe shouldn't have happened, but trying to make the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, it was horrendous, on the health side of things for so many people, and on the other side of it, people reconnected with their families. And I tell you what, I do think, is that I've found on our estate here that people talk more. I think lockdown has made people talk more.
A sense of community.
Yeah, a bit more, don't you?
We did on my road. We did quizzes, bingo.
Every night people are going, oh, Jesus, Gina's at the door again with a Monopoly. Just tell her we're not in. We're busy.
I mean, she on the other foot, it must be really hard if you live on your own or you don't have a garden, you're in a flat or stuff like that. That must be really difficult for those people that, you know, and you would have to get out. You know, how many people went out for walks? How many people walk in the dog more? But again, talking to people, you know, you've not seen for ages in your neighbourhood.
And we've enjoyed talking to guests on here. Everyone's been great.
Definitely.
It's been, you know, I can't say I've had a favourite guest. My favourite experience was East Drive with Colin and Lorraine and Bo Bentley. Which is fantastic. And we will do more ghost hunts in the new year. I've just got to figure out my other work schedules.
Yeah, we've been asked quite a lot about that, haven't we? Doing some more and people that want to get involved and be there.
Knowing the problem is that if you do too much of this stuff, you put yourself under pressure for things to happen. Where we just did a great ghost hunt, and you know the next one we do, nothing might happen, and we're not in the business of making it up. It might be boring.
No, why would you want to be fake about it?
If it is boring, it's boring. It would just be a boring podcast about a boring ghost hunt.
You'd look alright, plonker.
Yeah.
If you were sussed out, but yeah, I think we've kind of we talked about doing a podcast for a while, didn't we, really? And then I suppose lockdown and all that kind of stuff. So as soon as we were freed from the lockdown, we decided, we're going to do it when we could get together.
I tell you what's just something I've remembered about. I'm with you that, Lam. I've just remembered what my mate Bhaskar Patel just sent me through. A sign in the London Underground. This is spooky news of the day.
Let's have it.
Just make sure I don't drop my coffee. So Bhaskar, here we go. Where is he? He won't be listening.
He's just sent you a message now.
This was earlier on. Yeah, it's a picture. I've got my glasses. I've got to put my glasses on, folks. I'm getting old. My eyes are fading. It's a sign in the London Underground. We've received reports of ghost sightings on trains, platforms and other London Underground property. If you or anyone travelling with you see any ghost or spiritual entity whilst travelling on London Underground, please report it immediately to a member of staff or any transport police officer. These ghosts are travelling without valid payment, and London Underground is taking steps to ensure this activity ceases with immediate effect. So there we have it. It's official. Ghosts on the Underground, and not only are the ghosts, they're not paying for the travel.
Wow.
They've not got an Oyster card. Can we? No, I think we need to have a word.
There's a bonus to being a ghost.
Isn't there?
Get everywhere for free.
Get everywhere you want, no? Go through all
Don't have to be invited.
Straight all in portals everywhere. Just say to yourself, when am I going? I want to go to Malibu Beach, and there you are in Malibu Beach.
You could do. Talking of which, during the podcast we had Justine on.
Oh yeah, because she's done you a reading, hasn't she?
She's done me a reading since, and she's amazing. I mean, she said stuff to me that she couldn't have known, or that I just don't put anywhere, or things I've never really...
Does she know what, like, shampoo you used and stuff like that?
No, don't. Sometimes, Foxy.
I mean, can you imagine going to a psychic and they got all your kind of...
shopping list.
You knew all your cleaning products, but didn't know anything about your life. You'd go, she works in the Sainsbury's
I don't know why that's
part-time.
so funny, but it was.
Yeah. Right. No, but
she was spot on. I mean, you said she was spot on.
She was unbelievable, yeah, with me and my wife, and obviously you now as well.
Yeah, I just was thinking, what can she... But she did. She just pulls it out the bag and she tells you stuff that you think, wow, I don't know how she can know that. Don't know how she can know it, but...
We'll have her on again. And we're hoping to go down there to the Witch on the Green in Essex in the new year, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely. She does psychic development classes as well online, which sound really interesting.
I've just been told we've got a caller on line 2.
Oh.
I'll let you interview him. It's...
okay.
What's his name here? Derrick?
Derrick
from Abbey Hay.
Okay.
Hello, Derrick.
Hi, Derrick.
All right.
Hello. Have you been listening to the podcast?
Never.
Have you been tuning into our podcast, Into the Unknown, with Foxy and the Lamb?
Sorry, who is this?
This is Gina Lamb, part of Foxy and the Lamb. You know, Into the Unknown.
Gina. Well, I don't know who you are. That's you're unknown to me. I only. I'm just. Did you ring me?
No, you rang us, Derrick.
I don't think I did.
I think you did.
What is this about? Did you just trump?
No, we've got someone drilling upstairs.
What is this?
Anyway, Derrick.
Is this the butcher's?
No. I think we've got cross wires here. Have you enjoyed the podcast? Have you listened to the podcast? What's your
sorry,
favourite?
love, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know what a podcast is, Derrick?
A pod what?
Where are you at the minute, Derrick? Where are you?
I'm in my house.
Oh, right.
I'm just watching Loose Women.
Oh, okay.
I like
All right.
Loose Women. You want Loose Women?
No, I'm not on Loose Women. I wouldn't mind being if anyone's listening. I'll sit on the bench and say what I think.
You sound like her that used to be married to Chris Evans. What's she called? Carol?
Do I?
Carol the Griffin or something? Is it Carol the Griffin? Yeah.
I think she's from London, Derrick. Anyway, I'll love you and leave you, Derrick. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, I can't say it's been a pleasure. I'll get back to my programming. Bye now.
Oh, he's gone.
He was weird, wasn't he?
He was strange.
What happened there? I don't know who's working. He's putting the phone calls
Can
through.
you put somebody on who actually did listen to it or wants to know?
I don't know if we've got anything else coming through. I think they're calling somebody back now in a minute. So, what if Derrick's seen a ghost?
I don't know.
I don't know if I've ever spoken about this other ghost that I saw many years ago. Me and my mate Ian Key, who does the Louder Than War music reviews magazine, and I've just realised I was supposed to do my request for this week's show this morning. Oh, jeez, I better do that when I finish this.
Naughty Foxy.
Anyway, me and him, when we were younger, we used to go and do sociology at night school, and after we finished, we walked out to Cheadle Chip Shop, South Manchester, because Ian fancied the girl who worked in the chip shop. In fact, we both
Makes sense.
did. And but we used to cut through this old sort of it's like like the ATS, like Air Training Corps, like little buildings, little wooden huts.
Oh
and stuff
yeah.
Anyway, we cut through that, and in front of us was this bloke with his dog. I might have told this story. I can't remember. So this,
every so often. He'll be getting through to us soon and we'll have to come off air.
We're in a box. So he's drilling us in. We'll never get out. So I'm walking down with Ian, and there's this man in front of us with his dog. And he's just chatting away. He's about 3 yards in front, and maybe 4. And chatting away to Ian, and then the guy just vanished, completely vanished.
What, both of you saw that?
Both saw it. I'd say to him, I said, "Did you just see that?" And he went, "Well, that guy just vanished." I went, "Yeah."
Ooh.
Vanished altogether.
Very strange.
Sorry about me wind. There you go.
Ian Key, actually, last Saturday, took me to see James and Happy Mondays. Fantastic. They were totally on form.
That's
Brilliant.
that new band, the Manchester band, isn't it? I've heard they're going to be very big.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're all the rage.
This has got nothing to do with ghosts, but we took my mum to see Tom Jones in Manchester the other day at the AO.
Is this a competition now about the best band? Are you trying to top me?
No. I went to see Tom at the Hampton Court in the summer. He was very good. I was a bit tired this week. The first couple of songs, I thought he was fantastic, but I thought, do you know what? Tom's 81. He's great, but
still got a voice though, hasn't he? Some people haven't.
Nothing wrong with the first couple of songs. Though, I thought he looks like he needed 1.5 hour kip.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He's probably been sat there lying down in front of North West Tonight or whatever he watches, or Lucy Meacock.
I think he's still got a great voice.
Oh,
he's one of those. There's a lot of people out there that I've heard.
It was stunning, and the great thing with Tom is Tom, like he's my best mate, is his new music is as good or better than his old stuff. In fact, his new album's just brilliant.
Not listened to it, I must.
It's Surrounded by Time, available now at all good record stores and downloads.
Please.
This show is now not sponsored by Tom Jones. Oh dear God! I think we've got another phone call on here. Where's this one from? Maureen from Oldham. All right, here we go. Hello, Maureen.
Hello.
Hi, Maureen. So, do you enjoy the podcast? Enjoy Into the Unknown?
I'd very much enjoyed it. My daughter put it on, and I've just come out of Sainsbury's shopping because they had 2 for 1 on this week. If anyone's listening wants to get in and get 2, I can't remember what the 2 for 1 was on, but I just
right.
But seeing Benny, the lad on the counter who used to work in the Our Parade store where I'm from, and I said to him, "Have you ever been on Our Parade Market?"
What did he say?
He said he went with his mother when he was a little boy.
Right.
Anyway, thanks.
Hang on. Have you ever seen a ghost?
I said, you know, my husband, who's dead now, God rest his soul, he said he saw his own brother who died in the war.
Where did he see him?
When he was alive.
It's not really a ghost, is it?
No, but he saw him when my husband was alive. He saw his brother who was dead. Anyway, I don't like paying 10 pence for these bags anymore.
Oh.
It's, you know, when you forget being old and then you've got to pay 10 pence a bag.
Well, we've all got to get into recycling now, haven't we, though?
I can't carry that much, though, Pop. I can't pick him up.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's been really nice having you on the show. If you'd like to come in to the studio one day, just give us plenty of warning.
I haven't got a car, you see, so I have to get the bus around or walk.
And we'll get Gina to come and pick you up.
Oh, right, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that. That's lovely of her. No, we'll come in and talk about things, you know, I might have seen or a funny feeling. You have a funny feeling, don't you, sometimes?
Let's talk about your funny feelings then next time. We'll
All
get you.
right, then. I better go.
All
I've
right.
got someone here to give me a lift home and I don't want to miss him.
Thanks a lot.
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Who was she? What's going on? The people getting on this show today. It's just a bit...
Don't know.
Don't get it.
Have you picked him out?
I don't know. Who picked him out?
Anyway, let's talk about who we've had on our podcast.
We've had Samantha Giles.
Oh,
Sam Giles.
that was a good one.
Everything's going to be Sam Giles, so, you know.
Great.
And her spells. I think her website, which is oh my God, what's it called? I haven't researched this. The Real Sam Giles.
Yes. And she's selling all sorts of potions in a box that you can buy and put together, like with a candle and a spell. It's great. Just
I'm going to find her website, actually, while we're talking.
Sammy's...
Because I can't not get Sam's proper website, can I? Because next time I'm in work, she'll just she'll blank me.
I mean, we've actually had some lovely people. We had people talking about UFOs, about abductions.
That was weird,
Sasha,
wasn't it?
Steve Mira.
Oh.
Very lucky, such lovely, nice people.
Yeah, all brilliant. Just while we're on that, sorry, Samantha Giles' website is thesamanthagiles.co.uk. Last minute Christmas presents. You should get on there, thesamanthagiles.co.uk. Spell kits. She's something else. She's brilliant.
And for Justine Ailing, I'd say find her on Facebook. Is it Chat with Justine or something like that? I do remember.
Oh. You're asking me now, Gina. We need a production assistant. Where's my production assistant?
Anybody want a production assistant job?
Anyone want? It's not
Give
paid.
us a shout.
It's not paid, is it? Justine's Psychic Chat.
Justine's Psychic Chat, that's the one. Yeah, have a look up there. Drop her a
does
message.
all these. I wish I knew all these big stars what she's doing, because I'm not a big star. You know,
but she can't reveal any details.
No, you wouldn't expect to, would you?
No, she's very, very good. Very,
who do I think she's read though? I
good.
might have a psychic feeling who she might have read for. Lucille Ball.
What?
Lucille Ball's just come through me now.
Really?
Yeah, I can feel Lucille Ball.
I thought she's dead.
Well, yeah, but she smart. I spoke to her.
Oh, okay.
You know.
That's a bit random.
I'm random. I've got random.
I'm trying to get a bit of pace up, and you're killing it again.
We've got no guests this week, apart from two oddballs from East Manchester. Oh, hang on a minute.
Oldham's North.
We've got someone there. Oh, hang on. We've got. I don't believe this. The kids can't be right. Just as if we've got Sir Ian McKellen calling in. He's a big fan of the show.
Have we?
Sir Ian, let you talk to him.
All right.
Sir Ian McKellen, Gina.
Hi, Ian. Are you there?
Hello, Gina. How very nice to be on the show.
Oh, wow. We're totally honoured to have you here.
Well, all I could say is I'm a big fan of Foxy and The Lamb in the UK.
Have you listened to the episodes?
I have listened to every episode indeed. Wherever I've been, sometimes I've been round at Graham Norton's house, having a gin and tonic, or in the shops, or round at my friends. We always listen to Until Known UK with Gina and Foxy and The Lamb. It's absolutely marvellous. Good luck, pals!
Thank you, Ian. That's fantastic. If you give us, you can just sort of give us a plug.
Yeah, well, I'll give you a plug. So long as you plug my show, my touring show next year, I'll be very good, you know. Oh, it's me, Silly McCallum. Oh, you shall not pass! Flodo! Flodo, it's me! Oh, yes.
Oh, and he's gone.
I was waiting for him turning up.
Yeah. He must be an avid listener of Into the Unknown UK.
I heard a rumour.
And now it's true. We know.
He's from Wigan. He's from up the road originally. He doesn't live in Wigan anymore.
Why. He's a northern chap.
Yeah. Here we are in sunny Warrington.
Anyway, we had Randeep talking about crystals, something I don't know anything about on the podcast.
So that was interesting because Randeep, I'm going to have to find her website
back on his
as well
phone
now,
again.
aren't I? Oh,
I tell you, these teenagers and phones.
Teenagers, I'm just a child. Just a little kid. Let's have a look. Randeep, I see where she is, and it'll come up on here. She's I can't.
I didn't really know anything about crystals.
Randeep per se on Facebook, anyway. She's amazing.
Okay, yeah. Find her. And she does do sessions with people, doesn't she? She will.
She's brilliant. I think we talked when she was there.
Yeah.
I've been I've not been to when I got divorced a few years ago, I went, because it was like life changing. And I went, and she's just really powerful. It's just, I can't even
some
describe
sort of energy.
it. Yeah, you leave, and it's just mind blown, really. You know.
Brilliant.
It really is. Really is. And talking about psychics, right? This is a different story. This is not about psychic. Well, it is. Our dog went missing the other week.
Okay.
Right. So, what I'm saying is, dogs are really clever, aren't they? So, he gets out of the doggy daycare van. He didn't like the van. He buggers off. Not happy. Gone. 4:00 in the afternoon. I'm in work.
Legged it out the van?
Gone. Well, the door opens. He pulled himself out of his collar. He was that terrified and went. He did one.
Wow.
So, this is 4:00. So the wife rings me, going, "Are you back from work soon?" I went, "No, I'm in Yorkshire. I'm at Harrogate." And I had to drive back to Warrington. So by the time I get home at 7:00, I'm thinking the dog's going to be back. Anyway, dog's not turned up. Dog's not around.
Don't worry, folks. This is a nice, happy family story.
It is, yeah. And so by this time, we live on a nice estate here. It's all right, you know.
Yeah.
And now we find out, we can say about lockdown, that the punters, I'm nice, I think. So everybody on the estate, a lot anyway, not everybody, some people might have thought it's a dog, don't care. But most people, there must be 50 people on the estate, on the gardens that surround us, the fields, with torches, all shouting the dog.
Wow.
Trying to get him back. Anyway, he wasn't
That's a
having
sense of community. That's brilliant.
The community, it's about family.
Is that true? That many people came out?
Loads of them were all looking for him, yeah. And so he goes, and couldn't find him, 8:00. Then there's reports of him outside the pub up the road at the Swan.
Hello.
You know.
Just like his dad.
Yeah, I said, he's in the pub, he's having a lager. He's having a lager and lime. And anyway, by the time we found out, he wasn't there. Obviously, someone puts a post, he's outside the Swan. An hour later, they put it on. Well, he's not the Swan anymore, is he?
He's on a pub crawl. Where's the next one?
Where's the next one? I know where he'll be. He'll be at the Earls and Jockey Bar now. So then, I get a report of him being... about 3.5 miles up the road in Newton-le-Willows in Mains Park. And,
what? How's he got there?
Well, I don't know. And then I get a report.
See how my voice went up then.
He was walking around the A49 before that. So the dog must have gone out of our estate, down the A49, cut across the old dog walk, gone this other walk, gone into that park. And then half the Newton-le-Willows are all looking for the dog. There's hundreds of people looking for this dog.
Wow.
You know, it's not because I'm on the TV. No one cares about me, but they care about somebody's dog, right? So everyone's out, can't find the dog. So at 10:00, I said to my wife, and at this point, my ex-wife's ringing me. We're all going, "How did he get missing? Where's he going?" I'm going, "It doesn't matter how he went or it doesn't. We just need to find him." It was stressful. So anyway, at that point, I said to my wife, "Do you know what? We just need to get to the point and think dogs have a sense." And so, if he's going to come back, he'll be panicking now, and he'll come back on his own accord. I don't know whether I really believed that, but I just said that to make her feel better, or make myself feel better. So I went to the chip shop, and I got fish, chips and curry and a bottle of wine.
To help yourself through.
To help myself through.
Poor dog's missing, freezing, starving.
I sat there, I thought, I'm going to have to
Windy,
sleep. Windy, cold, freezing. I'm in the house with the fire on with my chips.
Yeah, you were looking out for your dog, weren't you?
But I just had a feeling he'd come back. So I went, right, so I went to bed, went to sleep, slept great. People said, "You mustn't have slept," as I did after the wine. So I woke up at 6:15, there's a phone call. "I've just seen your dog. He's on Watery Lane." I went, "Great." And the woman went, "Well, I had to carry on." In
the morning?
Yeah. So I had to carry on to work. I went, oh, really grateful the woman that rang me, but I'm thinking, well, he was there, but he ain't going to be there now. So I get out my dressing, put my dressing gown on. I did a shower.
It was like a book.
I didn't have a shower. I didn't have time for a shower. I did have one after. I got my gear on. I get in the car, jump out, watery lane. No, he's not there. He's nowhere to be seen. But I thought he's in the vicinity. So then the wife was going to work. So I thought, well, if he comes back home, she'll be at work. He'll be barking, and nobody will let him in. Next thing I get, neighbours have rang the wife. She rings me. The dog's back. He's barking outside the front door. Get to the house, and there he is. 15 hours later, he came home. That dog had covered like 10, 15 square miles overnight.
Like Lassie, this.
Walking
it's like
down
an
the main
episode
road.
of Lassie, that.
I think I might write a film about him.
Was that long?
I might just call it Teddy's
like
Night in Newton the
episode.
Willows. That's not got a real ring to it, has it?
Yeah. Next time, just tell me you lost your dog and you found it again.
Ted's Walks. Ted's
Yeah.
Walks.
Whatever.
So anyway, it's not
Anyway.
really psychic, but what it is, it's like dogs have a sense because they leave the scent everywhere, don't they? So dog was
Going
back.
forward, what's
She's
coming
bored
up
of
on
the dog
the
story now.
yeah?
Go on.
God, went on too long. What's going forward? Sorry.
Thanks.
Okay. Going forward, what's coming up? So
Well,
we've talked about what's been on with UFOs.
we've got some ghosty stories coming up that I need a couple more to edit, but the big one, on Christmas week, is Scott Williams
Ooh.
with something that happened to him in the 90s, which is really dark and weird and Christmas based.
Yeah.
So we saved it for that. I've got to play with the edit yet.
I'm saying ooh as though I'm excited, but
Can't
I've
know.
heard it, haven't I?
Yeah,
So,
it's amazing. And we've got another few ghost stories. And then after Christmas, we're going to have a
Very good.
little break for a couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. And we've not decided yet for the new year.
ooh, we're giving ourselves a little bit of time off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Because I'm off to Dublin in the new year, and then I'm filming quite a bit as well. But we will fit some new stuff in. But, Dublin, who knows? My psychic powers are telling me that might not happen with COVID, with Boris and his happy chappy.
Let's try and stay
Plan B.
positive. Let's hope it will
Yeah.
for you.
So it's
You're
like
looking
we are
forward to
thinking that we might in the new year divert from the unknown psychic and spiritual world. And
Well,
maybe
it's
do
still
some-
into the unknown because it's stuff that we haven't covered or ever done before.
because we have no idea where we're going
Because
with
we
it.
don't know what we're doing. We're making it up as we go along.
We could just take bus rides.
Yeah. Collect bus tickets. Do you know somebody stopped me for that once when I got on a GM bus?
Did they?
Yeah. Greater Manchester Bus, that stands for. And said,
Get on the GM bus.
that's
Do-do.
it, get on board. And he stopped me and said, just hang on 1 minute because I think you'd really be interested in something that I'm a member of a group. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, what's this? And then he said, I'm part of a group that collects bus tickets. What? Do I look like someone who...
Yeah.
Try not to be derogatory, but come on. Do I look like someone who...
Not
when I've
really.
got free time, I'm going to spend it collecting bus tickets.
Who's going to do? I mean, that's just weird. Isn't it?
Anyway,
do you remember
let's
in the
leave that
80s
one
when
there.
Thatcher was still in? You know, Maggie Thatcher, milk that snatcher.
let's
whatever
leave
they
that
call
one
it.
there as well.
But that's a long story. But the one thing she did do, she privatised all the buses, didn't she? And in Manchester, we had the Great Manchester buses. They were called something. I don't know what they were called. The little tiny ones. Mm-hmm. Then there was the Busy Bees.
Oh, yeah.
And the Busy Bee buses. And you'd have the top of my mum's road. Like you used to get before this, you'd have a bus once an hour, the 380 to Winslow and Stockport. And then they had the Busy Bee. And the Busy Bee was like every 2 minutes. He walked to the top of the road. How were these making money? And my granddad was still alive then, and he used to go with his mate Les Faulkner, and he'd go every Wednesday on the Beeline bus to Oldham.
Just for the ride.
Yeah, and I remember this one day, he says, hey, no, he didn't say that. He went, all right, Paul. I've been to
sounds like
Oldham
our
today.
caller.
Innit? I've been to Oldham with Les Faulkner. Here, I saw this couple on the bench having a snog. Oh, yeah, they have the tongue right down the throat. I said, look at you two better buggers, you want to get yourself a room. He did stuff like that. My granddad just go and talk to anybody about anything. Maybe I got his lunacy. He used to talk. See, my granddad, I'd go to the cemetery with him, with my nan, to her mum's grave, because my nan used to tend to her mother's grave quite a lot, which our generation don't so much. But my granddad used to sit there and go, there he is, old Alfie over there, he's been dead 6 years, did it? And I think he was making it up.
Know all the different grades.
Yeah, but he'd talk about there was ghosts everywhere. I always presumed he was talking rubbish, but he'd always do. I don't know whether he was making it up or maybe he saw stuff. I don't know.
This is turning into a one-man show.
He saw a ghost when he was a kid. He was delivering his newspapers, and he was on his bike. And as he turned around the corner of the farm near us, and I wasn't alive, he was a kid. But he was on his bike, and this gust of the back door of this house just flew open, and this gust of wind blew him off his bike, and he went, whoa, what was that? And went, that was weird. He went in, and old man Nixon, who owned all the farm, had just died. He just died that second as he pulled up on his bike.
Wow.
He was convinced something.
Do you think you
just
want to
gone
see
through.
ghosts if you want to see them?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I think...
You either open yourself up or you don't. I know you and Colin were talking about that on the Haunted...
I think there's something with all that group who did
it?
that podcast that we were all in tune a little bit, and yet none of us are into it 100%, but we're open to it, and I think that's why we were getting voices, we got that video footage, we got everything. I don't know whether we could ever get anything that good again. And to a certain point, that was the ghost hunt. I think that's why we've not done another ghost hunt yet, because I don't think you can get anything better.
I think we will do, though.
Hopefully. Let's hope
Haunted
for the sake of
Happenings
the podcast.
are up for us doing them, and lots of people, like I said before.
We've got to say thanks to these people in this first season, really. I mean, the season actually ends on Christmas week, but obviously it's a free week this week, so it is a catch-up to see where we're at. But thank Haunted Happenings, thank Bill Bungay, thank Colin Manford, thank Lorraine Robinson,
thank Bo
Justin
Bentley.
Aileen, Bo Bentley, Randy Persee, Samantha Giles.
Did you say Steve Meara?
Steve Meara.
And Sasha.
And Sasha Christie.
Yeah, they were great.
So many guests. It's been so weird this week, because I've been writing the film, and I've also had the builders in, and it's been a bit hectic, so it's been hard to...
that euphemism.
Yeah. So I've had the builders in. Looks like we've got another
not again. No, I'm not accepting it.
We've got who's this woman she's coming from? It's an American lady. Who's come in.
No. I'm not letting her in.
From Texas.
I'm not letting her in.
Texas Tina. It's our Texan listener. Hello, is that Texas Tina?
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Dave. It's great to have a phone call coming in from Texas.
Yeah, it's great. No, I can't do it, Paul. I can't do the accent.
You're full of illusion now. Everybody sat there listening to our special guests. They're thinking, oh, yeah.
People will say it's not the right accent. She's got it wrong. I don't want to do it unless...
After this show, I was expecting people to go, oh, look, Sir Ian McKellen listens to Into the Unknown UK. We better tune in. It must be good. But now they know it was me.
As if. Come on.
Ruined.
Might be daft, but they're not stupid, as my mum used to say.
Well, that's true. Does Sir Ian McKellen does listen, really? I don't know.
I think he does. I like to think he does. I'm going to pretend he does.
I can't think of anyone else.
So going forward, what we're going to do?
Well,
to round this up now.
Well, this season or today?
Well, we know what's coming the rest of the season. We've got some more ghost stories coming up, and
I think we'd like ideas, actually.
We've also got another Bo coming up, haven't we?
We've got Bo Malloy, actually. We've got record yet, because we keep crossing each other, really. But Bo did my Akashic reading, which is readings into previous lives, which is pretty intense and pretty damn incredible. So we're hoping to do an interview with her next week for next week's show, and then after that it'll be, because it's Christmas in a couple of weeks, and it will be Scott Williams then.
People won't want to be mithered too much between Christmas and New Year.
Let's all have a little break. About ghosts at Christmas. You won't show your mince pies.
Have a little break. Family time.
Have your mince pies and
Oh, is it another caller?
Hello. It's just something inside my head for the moment.
You love the characters.
But,
so, we don't actually know what we're going to do going into the new year, but we do know we might be taking a slightly different direction, which is exciting and interesting.
I think we should put it out there to people to say...
If you've got any ideas what you'd like us to do, who you'd like us to interview, or where you'd like us to go.
Where do you want us to go? Go stuff yourself. I can imagine that. Go away. Don't come back.
Why would I even put that out there?
The worst podcast ever. Twitter's like, what a load of shite. I ain't listening to that. Who does he think he is? Some knobhead off the telly. Who's she? Don't know who she is. They think they're funny. Well, you're not. You're not. All these keyboard warriors just getting angry because they've got nothing else better to do.
Oh.
See, we don't get angry on Twitter. We just do podcasts.
Bitter. You're not angry.
I haven't got time to be angry. Jesus
got a builder in.
I've got several in.
What?
Got Scouse Dave doing me decorating this week. Dave's great. He's a character. We should have Dave on as a guest today, actually. He could tell us a few stories.
Yeah, bring the builders in.
Yeah, we'll do that next time, maybe.
Anyway.
I'll make sure he listens. We just mentioned him.
Yeah, there's one listener.
Dave Smith. decorator. If you find him, he's on Facebook. He's very good. Yeah. So anyway, in fact, we could have some sponsors for the show. That'd be good.
Anybody want to sponsor the show? Give us an idea of what direction you think we should go in.
Yeah, I think yeah. Let's have some.
We have got some we have got some ideas of where we're
haunted houses. You want us to investigate? You know,
yes, if
get
you know
our
any
psychic
places.
reads. We'd be happy to do that, and we'd want your background. We're not going to just go to things for effect. We want this to be
bring in a paranormal expert as well, like Bo or
got
Justine.
We've got Justine involved with us as well.
Both
now,
brilliant.
You know, which is exciting. And I think we should have a little sing song before we go. Actually.
Oh, for God's sake, no!
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost,
You didn't prepare me for that.
What's the other one?
But you did sound amazing.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm. Oh well, all is
God.
bright.
Was that a Bublé impression?
I can do Bublé.
Please
Jojo,
don't.
my wife, loves it because I do the cymbals quite a lot. Everything has a Christmas. I've got a Christmas song, actually. This is my new Christmas song I'm going to improvise right now.
Oh, God.
This will be shit.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you want me to do that?
I like ghosts at Christmas. Christmas, that's what I like. Spooky times at Christmas with my best mate Mike. We walk round hot.
Hang on, I thought it was me.
Oh, hang on.
Right, I'm going anyway.
I've got a song.
No,
What rhymes
I'm
with
not doing
Gina?
anymore.
What rhymes with Gina?
Got a Cortina.
Oh,
Anyway,
Gina likes Christmas. Gina likes wrapping paper. Gina likes ghosts. Do. I
you can do your own symbols.
I think this is my musical career.
Right, I'm off. I'm going to leave you, Rabbit.
Better than Gary Barlow's Christmas song.
And Elton John and Ed.
I don't mind that one.
Oh,
I don't mind that one.
No, what are they doing? It's cringy.
Well, I couldn't stand
Stop.
Mariah Carey when that came out. I remember, I'm one for Christmas. When that first came out, I thought, what a load of old bilge that is. But now it's a classic and I quite like it. It grows on you.
Maybe.
Like gangrene.
Don't know what my favourite Christmas song is, really.
Favourite Christmas songs, yeah. Why don't people tweet us their favourite Christmas songs and I could sing it to you over Christmas? I could come on and do
Oh, please don't.
Christmas
Please don't.
covers
We'll all have to suffer that.
direct from the studio. What is my favourite Christmas song? I know what it is.
That's in a sort of club style, isn't it?
Yeah. It's David Bowie. Merry Christmas, everybody. That doesn't seem to sound like David. And my mate Val Lawson, who was...
We're not even allowed to sing songs, are we?
Oh, because of copy. I don't care. Because Val, she worked with Bing Crosby at Yorkshire TV. Said he was fantastic. Lovely man.
Wow.
Isn't that nice? Bing Crosby. Because you hear a lot of people, don't you? You know, you get some. You'd be surprised by some of them in this business. But honestly, though, most people I meet are great. But every now and again you go, "Ooh, would have thought that."
Well, you're always going to get some nice people in any walk
It's like
of
any
life
walk
and
of life,
business,
innit?
aren't you?
It's like
And
in Greg's.
some not nice.
Sometimes you go in Greg's and you get your pasty, and the one behind the counter's like going, "Oh, do you like something with that? Would you like a currant bun, can of Coke?" "I will do, thanks very
Lovely
much."
service.
And she goes, "Do you know what? You can. I'll give you some crisps there, half price." And you go,
You're
"Oh."
on for these characters today, aren't you?
Well, then sometimes you go in Greg's and you get, what
You've
do you
been
want?
locked away for
Well,
18 months.
This is it. I've got these voices in my head. It's like.
Creativity is overspilling.
Do you remember that with, what's her name? Sybil, that TV series in the 70s with Sally Field, where she had them voices in her head?
No.
Yeah, she had
Have
multiple.
you ever seen the artist that has like something like 40 personalities? I've forgotten her name. I watched a documentary. Brilliant. Her artwork is just so different.
Each picture.
Each picture that, she works as each of those artists at different times.
Is that not an excuse for not being very good?
She is good. No,
Is she?
she is good, honestly. I'll remember her name.
That's interesting. Maybe we should look at... That'd be, I think when we're looking at Into the Unknown, let's look into multiple personalities. Like
you.
Anyone we can find has got a different personality to themselves. Sing song. Hello, who is this? It's me. We could go anywhere.
This is just getting ridiculous now.
Isn't it? Anyway, we've had a waffle this week. How long has this show been? 40 minutes.
Too long.
Get
him off.
And people sitting down going, when are they going to get to the ghosts?
We should have listen to this shit. I'm too busy. Put the telly on.
I don't want to watch the telly. Listen to some new okay, it's really good.
I don't care. It's crap.
But anyway, there you go.
I'm trying to find the lady's name that is the artist, but I can't find it, so...
Well, maybe we'll get her on in the new year. Is she British? She'd be American. I bet she's from Wyoming.
She might be British.
If she's British, we'll have her on.
Yeah.
Not that so we can't have guests from all over the world. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be good. Yeah, tell us what guests you want on. Any famous guests? Do we know any more famous? I've got sort of famous people at work, but, you know, the most psychic one we got was Sam. She was my favourite one. You know, she's great. So, don't know. And anyone you think we should get on, let us know.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
We got any more guests phoning in?
No, we definitely haven't.
The audience don't want any more of that. All three of you.
I'm going.
So that's our Christmas fill-in special for the second week in December.
Yes, but Merry Christmas, and don't tire yourself out. Just gotta sound really patronising now, don't you?
Yeah, just don't tire yourself out.
Have a nice time.
Do it online.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
it's
all
good
deserve
to get out and socialise sometimes rather than buy everything online.
Don't tell Boris that.
Buy everything online.
Get out and socialise.
Well, see other people, otherwise
not after
not
Boris.
Great for your mental health.
I think by the end of the day, Boris will be saying, can't do that. No.
He got out and partied during lockdown.
Yeah, didn't he? Yeah.
We all know that
Boris.
now, don't we?
Be safe, look after yourselves, look after your family, and balls to that arse. Shouldn't say arse, but I've had enough. I've had my jabs, I've followed the rules, and I'm sick of him, the tool.
He's getting fed up now.
That got a bit political.
I got a bit down and angry.
So... We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's goodbye from Foxy
and the Lamb.
The Earth is the only visible object other than the sun that can be seen, although extending towards the planets I myself did not see planets from a certain distance that might be visible.